Hi everyone, my name is Rishid. Today is the 6th of October 2024. I'll be going over my weekly prediction for gold. As usual, I'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts. And then I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review last week's prediction and go over this one in more detail. But before getting into this video, it is important to make the disclaimer that all information here is completely educational, and therefore it is important to conduct your own analysis, whatever analysis that may be, to ensure that you're comfortable with the risk, reward, and trading style, since you may not be with mine. So, with that, let me reiterate, this is not a trading or investing guide. It is simply a record of my predictions with their rationale. So with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Now, monthly charts we can see for gold have been extremely bullish. Extremely bullish. And I pointed this out last week as well. RSI is very high. However, it is overbought. And we can see that typically, the one time it happened, it lapsed pretty quickly. But it did take a few months. So we still have some room. However, this is technically a contrarian signal, meaning it's actually a bearish signal. MECD is actually accelerating, as seen by the histogram, which is encouraging, meaning the bullish trend is staying strong. Although volume is diverging a little bit, it is nothing crazy. Although it is lower volume than typical, as you can see that this is lower volume than normal, which means that it's not as strong as before. Now, weekly charts, we can see kind of a similar pattern, although volume is actually higher. It's around the same. Quite bullish. I've drawn two trend lines, which is one longer term trend line and one shorter term trend line, and we can see that gold has been quite bullish weekly. However, this last week, it's not a Harami pattern, but it's close to a Harami pattern. RSI overbought. Volume actually high, well, just the same, around the same as last week. MECD actually is still ticked up, so it's fine. But this kind of doji candle is usually something to be a little bit wary of, since at market tops, dojis are quite important. So just seeing if it breaks the high and low of the doji, then that's a signal in whichever direction it goes to. Daily charts, very similar. We can see that's pretty non-directional this past week. RSI reflect. However, RSI actually crashed down quite heavily, which shows that it's actually quite bearish. It was overbought and then it crashed down. MECD actually gives us a bearish signal as well, as it just the 12 period average crossed the 26 period average from above. Now, last week nothing happened, so our range stays the same. We'll buy when it crosses 2,685.48 and sell when it falls below 2,613.76 with a target of 2%, trailing stop loss of 1%. If neither are hit, then we will close on Friday. The weekly trend is up, the monthly trend is up. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.